appreciate it. We're YouTubers. We're used to subscribe. But yeah, that's all of it. I'm just waiting for the chat. But I think that lag is good. You never know what's gonna happen. Live can get funky. Like just earlier, I had a freaking bang. Yeah. These things happen. Tab, then I go check. I have fears. They're all there we go. We're live. We're offline. That's good. Make up your mind. We're live offline. Okay, we're back again. This time we've got Bullshot. And we are going to give Bullshot a friendly little review. And we're going to see what it's about, even with the retro theme of the evening. Earlier I did the Bunker Punks, and I enjoyed that quite a bit. Little first person shooter with right? I should check the sound settings on this for you all. Aha! There's our sweet spot. Alright, everybody. Welcome again. This is Bullshot and Gamer Guy in a Suit here with Bullshot to give it a quick little live review and see what it's all about. Coming at you from Gato Salvaje Studios. God, my Spanish is horrible. I haven't kept up on it in years, and I apologize. But this game is another fun, keeping in with our retro theme of the evening, is another fun arcadey type game. This one reminded me a little bit of Contra. I had mentioned that before the break. So we're going to give this one a little shot and see how it looks and see how it feels while we play around with it. I've messed around with it, not as much as I had messed around with Bunker Punks. I only messed around with this one for about, an hour and a half or so. And we're only going to mess around with it for another 20-30 minutes here, just like we did with the last one. Just to kind of give you a feel for it. And again, I would like to encourage anybody that's stopping in and checking these out, talk. Please feel free to entertain in the chat in the sense that you have a chance right here to address the developers of these games. You chat in this chat room and talk with me, and I can address those concerns in these videos. And believe me, they see these videos. I've had lots and lots of developers show up in these chat rooms and talk to us about the game and things we could do to make the game better, or things that might, really dampen the experience. You'd be surprised how much indie developers really, really appreciate just genuine feedback. I mean, it's one thing to say, oh, this game's horrible, and toss it to the side. And it's another to say, you know what, this game, this part I don't like, or this part. So, trust me, if you're here, speak up in the chat. If you see something you like or you don't like, say something. It really helps these independent developers a lot. Thank you for coming, and let's go ahead and dive right in and give Bullshot a shot. Why not? A little backstory going on. You can find out where our little bull came from. That's kind of cute. Pardon me. Gotta fight the man, you know? A fax. When was the last time anybody got a fax? Department I work in, at work, we deal with faxes all the time. I talk smack, but really. Alright. So as you see here, we've got like this 2D side-scroller type thing. And when it's like 2D, but I did notice, like, watch when this guy shoots at me, if I push the right mouse button, I can avoid that. I can dodge. So 2D with a little extra perspective, and then you can move your little thing here to aim, your little crosshairs. And then that's how you take out your guys. Alright, so then you do your little side-scrolling. So you see how it's like a futuristic Contra type thing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I kind of like that aspect. And like, you can run back and forth, you can shoot behind you, around you, wherever you want to put it. That's where you can shoot. So there's a lot of run and gun. I have a feeling maybe a bullet hell aspect coming up. But that's the essentials of this game. Alright. So you get the idea? Bullshit. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is way too simple. You're shooting, you're collecting, there really isn't much going on. Look, ladders. Oh look, some of them respawn. Lots of enemies. I'm still only at what, 95% health? Oh, I opened the door already without even realizing it. Yes, there are patterns you have to go through. Well, not patterns per se. Okay, there's another enemy right there. This guy's throwing fire at you. Ooh. Okay. And yes, I'm being like this on purpose. There's going to come an enemy where you're like, oop, sorry. There's going to come an enemy where you're like, whoa, where did that come from? Like, the difficulty gets insane all of a sudden. This is all good, though. I like this. I'm really enjoying this. Exactly what it reminds me of is like Contra and stuff back in the day. I only wish it was co-op. I wish I had a co-op partner to play this with. That would be just a ton of fun. Uh-oh, see, we didn't do something. Oh, this one is as simple as pushing the button. No problem, we can push a button. And see, this is just super basic, simple, Something you might have played on your Nintendo, Sega, Super Nintendo, TurboGrafx. I appear to have unlimited ammo. I can just roll around, shoot in any direction. Not a concern. But, oh, there is one thing that's really cool that I haven't done yet. Whoa, I gotta watch out for these guys with the missiles, though. This is potentially dangerous. Besides glitch the game like I just did. No, there's a really cool move I haven't been able to do yet. So we're gonna retry. Back to the beginning. Alright, check it out. I have a move. Like, it took me a while to figure this out. It took me like 3 or 4 playthroughs to figure out, you know, I'm a bull, right? So what does a bull do? Charges! Like, you can straight charge through them. How cool is that? You're a bull. Charge right through them. You like... So that's kind of cool. It took me a while to figure that out. Dodge, charge. Dodge, charge. That's pretty cool. Dodge, charge. Dodge, shoot. Now here's the thing. That's not all you have to do though. Look at that. See? There's still 2 red dots. We're not done. We're not in the clear yet. Now we are. So, here's the thing. Does this look like it would be something that you would enjoy? Does this look like something that's, you know... Okay, granted, it's not something that, you know, is going to win Game of the Year awards. I don't think that's the expectation here, though. But stop and think for a minute. Would you pay $1 for this? Doesn't this look like an awful lot of fun for $1? Would you have paid $1 for just being able to play maybe the first 3 levels of Contra? Right? You would, wouldn't you? Go ask 8, 10, 12, 6, whatever your old self, what would you have paid to be able to play the first 3 levels of Contra whenever you want? And believe me, you would have paid $1 for it. That's all this game is. It's $1. And that amazes me. Very small independent team puts this together for $1. You can pick it up on Steam. You could be playing it, enjoying some good old-fashioned side-scrolling, 2D, arcadey, retro action. Shooting things, charging things. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You gotta time your jumps with this guy. You gotta watch out for him. He swings that hammer, and when he hits the ground, if you don't time your jump, it will damage you by a significant amount. So you gotta watch that. But if you shoot him enough when he's exposed, you can do a lot of damage off of him. And once you get him down far enough, if you charge him and shoot him, he actually ends up being really, really easy to kill. You'd be surprised on how easy to kill that thing actually is. He looks difficult at the beginning, but that's kind of... I kind of ran balls out at him, and I shouldn't have. But all in all, I mean, for $1, you could really do worse for a game, could you not? I mean, I think I've gotten $1 worth of enjoyment just out of the, what, 5-10 minutes I've been playing right now? You go to, what, like a casino or whatever, how much enjoyment do you really pay for and get for your money? Ooh, that was just a horrible way to go about it. Alright, I learned a trick though. One trick that I learned during my playthrough earlier, that I will go ahead and expose right now, maybe I'll find a way to fix it, is if you could lure him out, you could get him to come after you and not get stuck up against that wall. Which actually becomes really, really, really freaking handy. Uh-oh. I went off screen. That was horrible. Good old multi-monitor. I should do windowed mode, but I didn't think about it. I got that borderless gaming app, and I should try that out at some point. Just to see how... Oh, I got behind him. Just to see how it works. Oh, I thought you were dead. Wah, wah, wah. But this is the kind of thing you're getting into. And I mean, for $1, you could really do worse. I mean... Oh, I ran straight in again. Alright, that's alright. You're going down this time, buddy. Alright, I'm at 50% health. Now, this part is also very, very, very difficult. Like, I have some difficulties here, I'm not gonna lie. The guys that spawn are no problem. I can handle the guys that spawn endlessly. Again, this reminds me of Retro Play. It's those guys. Their spread, their range on those freaking guns that they have. They hit me no matter where I'm at. There's like maybe one sweet spot, and if there is, I can't find it. Those fuckers will kill me. Bad. Quick. By the time I get to the bottom, I am in dire need of health. I'm already in dire need of health. I don't even think I'm going to make it. Oh, I'm going to barely make it. Oh, not if I don't survive this guy. Yeah. Okay. 3% health. Like, I can't do anything about those guys. They have this spread shot that comes right across. There's just no way for me to avoid it. And I found this glitch, too. I don't know what that... I've done this a couple of times. Just a slight glitch. Something to do with the stairs and charging. Charging and stairs does this. And then all of a sudden it goes back to normal. I've only had it happen maybe 4 or 5 times. So it's not an every time thing, and it's obviously not game breaking. I mean, we're talking, it repairs itself. Not a big deal. Looks funny for a minute. Oh shit, didn't see that guy coming. But you get the drift. It's really just a simple shooter for $1. I mean, you really can't do much worse. It's a lot of fun. You can spend a couple of hours just messing around on it. Like I said, when you were a kid, wouldn't you have spent, you know, $1 to be able to play the first 3 levels of Contra whenever you wanted, endlessly? Of course you would have. And that's all that you're asking here. $1. $1 gets you in. $1 gets you a lot of fun with this game. I would enjoy the heck out of it. I do enjoy the heck out of it. I would certainly hope you would enjoy the heck out of it. I don't know. Maybe let me know what you think in the comments, since there's not much of a chat room here this evening to let me know. What I'd like to do is try and get sort of a following for this kind of a live review process, so that we, as gamers together, not just those of us that do the YouTube thing or the Twitch thing or whatever, that even the viewers, the lurkers, the gamers, everybody can get their say in on these kinds of things. A lot of stuff that I do is early access and indie. And if you come into these chat rooms with me, we can discuss these things together in a way that the independent developers and publishers and the game makers themselves will be paying attention to what we're talking about, what we're doing, and what we're trying to present to them. And believe me, you would be surprised the amount of them that not only want that kind of feedback, but like greatly, sincerely appreciate that feedback. I've had so many of them reach out to me and tell me, hey, thank you. I saw your stream, I came in, and I talked to a few people in the chat room, and it went well. We did flow. We've done, not so much in this format, but I was lucky enough to have Dreadbit stop by while I was streaming Ironcast once. But I mean, we've done interesting things like flow. I've done games like Zombie Hunter Incorporated. I've done No Turning Back. And these were games that are not top-of-the-line games by any stretch of the imagination. But they were indie developers that wanted some feedback. And we were able to get their game out here and get them some feedback from the viewers, like you. So if that's something you'd like to take part in, let me know in the comments, and we can start doing this on a much more regular basis. I know a lot of independent developers that would love to get this kind of footage and get that kind of feedback from you, the gamers, the viewers, the people that want to watch this stuff and play this stuff. Take advantage of that opportunity. They're listening right now, always. I hope you've had fun. This has been Gamer Guy in a Suit, and we will try this again some other time. Find me on Twitter. Find me on Steam. Drop some ideas of some games you want to see. I'll play anything you want here. We can discuss anything you want so that the developers can see, so that we can get the kind of stuff that you want to play and you want to see going on Twitch on a constant basis, on YouTube on a constant basis. Believe me, the developers want to cater to you. They want to bring you what you want to play and what you want to watch. Come back anytime. Hit that button. Happy gaming.